Last time we had discussed the graphical method of finding a solution for a pair of linear equations in two variables. Now we will discuss the algebraic methods. Now among all the algebraic methods, the first method is substitution method, which we will discuss. Now there are four steps to solve using substitution method. The first step is express one of the variables in terms of the other variable. Second step will be to substitute this value in the other equation and get it in one variable form. Third will be to solve that equation which is in one variable form, and the last will be to substitute the value of the variable which you have found by solving this step number 3 and substitute in any one of the other equations and find second. So let's see with the help of an example how these steps will be applied in solving a pair of linear equations. So from exercise 3.3 we are taking second part. Now first equation of this is s minus t equal to 3. Second is s by 3 plus t by 2 equal to 6. Now from equation 1 we can find the value of s. S will be equal to 3 plus t. So from one of the equations you will find the value of one variable in terms of the other variable. That is step number 1. So we have done step number 1 here. S is equal to 3 plus t. Second step is substitute this value in the other equation. That means if I have found the value of s from equation 1, then substitution will be done in equation 2. So second equation is s by 3 plus t by 2 equal to 6. If I put the value of s equal to 3 plus t, this equation will become 3 plus t by 3 plus t by 2 equal to 6. Now this equation is in single variable form, that is in variable t. So third is solving that equation. If I solve this equation, I can obtain the value of one of the variables, that is t. So I will simplify this by taking LCM. 2 into 3 plus t plus 3t is equal to 6. So after simplification, cross multiplication, I get t value equal to 30 by 5, which is 6. So one variable I have got. To find the second variable, I can substitute it in any one of the equation. That is in first is the simplest equation. So I will substitute in 1. S minus 6, that is s minus t equal to 3. So in place of t, I can put 6, which I have already obtained. So s minus 6 equal to 3. So s will be equal to 9. So that is the solution, t equal to 6 and s equal to 9. So this is the way we solve by substitution method. So first from one of the equation you will find the value of one variable in terms of the other. Substitute that value in the next equation. Get it in one variable form and solve it. Once you get one of the values, you can substitute it back in any one of the equations and solve and find the second variable. So let's see a few more examples of substitution method. Here I have solved the fourth part as well. This is in decimal form, both the equations. 0.2x plus 0.3y equal to 1.3, 0.4x plus 0.5y equal to 2.3. So I have used equation number 1 again for finding the value of x. Now here, since it is in decimal form, the coefficients and the constants, you can multiply equation 1 and equation 2 throughout by 10 to remove the decimal point. So if you multiply LHS and RHS with the same value, the equation will not change. However, after this step also, you can multiply numerator and denominator both by 10 to remove the decimal value. So I get x equal to 13 minus 3y by 2. Now this value of x, because I have obtained it from equation 1, I will substitute this value in equation 2. So 0.4 into, this is the value of x, plus 0.5 y equal to 2.3. Then I have multiplied LHS and RHS with 10 so that I can remove the decimal point and calculation will be little simpler. After that I have simplified the equation. This 2 and 4 I can cancel out the common factor. Now after simplification I get y equal to 3. Now this value of y I can put here. X I have already written in terms of y. So if I put y equal to 3 over here, I get x equal to 2. So that is the solution. Then I have taken fifth part also. Square root of 2 into x plus square root of 3y equal to 0. First equation. Square root of 3x minus square root of 8y equal to 0. Second equation. Again I will follow the same steps. Now from equation 2 I am writing this time root 3x is equal to root 8y. So x is equal to root 8 by root 3 into y. So one variable in terms of the other variable I have expressed. Now substitution, because I have found the value from equation 2, I cannot substitute it back in 2. I have to substitute it in 1. If you substitute it back in the same equation, you will not reach anywhere. You will just get LHS equal to RHS. You will not be able to solve anything. So this value will be substituted in equation 1. After substituting, this is what I get. Then I have taken LCM. Now root 2 into root 8 is root 16, which is 4y, plus this root 3 into this root 3 will become 3y, and whole divided by root 3 equal to 0. So when I multiply this root 3 with 0, I will get 0. 7y equal to 0, which means y 0 by 7, that is 0. Now if y value equal to 7, x is equal to root 8 by root 3 into y. So root 8 by root 3 into 0, that is again 0. So here the solution is x equal to 0, y equal to 0. Question number 2. Solve 2x plus 3y equal to 11 and 2x minus 4y equal to minus 24, and hence find the value of m for which y is equal to mx plus 3. So first we have to solve these two equations, find x and y value, and then after finding x and y value we will substitute those values in this equation and find the value of m. So first we'll write the two equations, equation number 1 and 2. These are the given equations. Now from equation number 2, I am writing 2x is equal to minus 24 plus 4y. This is from 2. Now this value will be substituted in 1 because I am finding from 2, so substitution will be in 1. So minus 20, this is 2x value I will substitute, minus 24 plus 4y plus 3y equal to 11. 7y is equal to 11 plus 24, that is 35, and y is equal to 35 by 7, that is 5. Now I can substitute y value here. 2x is equal to minus 24 plus 4y, that is minus 24 plus 4 into 5. So x value is coming minus 4 by 2, which is minus 2. Now y is 5, x is minus 2. So substitute in y is equal to mx plus 3. 5 is equal to m into minus 2 plus 3. So minus 2m is equal to 5 minus 3. So I get m is equal to minus 1. That is the value of m.